Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Inside. Today we're looking at 2 packs of Pirates of the Cursed Sea pocket model game. These are Rise of the Fiends, and these are game packs. Basically there's a game in every pack. You get enough to play a game with just one of these. And these went for about $5. They were put out by WizKids a few years back. Probably been a decade now. Let's see, 2008. So pretty close to 10 years ago. I liked this game. I played Pirates of the Spanish Main all the way through the 3rd series, I think, and kind of off and on every now and then with my friends after that, because I had sold my collection off, and most of my friends had quit playing. But every now and then somebody would want to bust one of these out. It's a short game. It's easy to play if you just play with the booster drafts. So let's open these up and see what we've got. I don't think I've seen these before. There was one of the other Fiends ones that I did play. And we've looked at a couple other packs from the same line. And I think it's one of those that could really have really caught on for a while, but it just kind of petered out, and I'm not real clear on why. So inside we've got a stack of cards. We've got this little insert thing. What kind of pirate are you? It says it's got a little drawing of a pirate. And on the other side it says, Spy the Spectre Story. Ransack Rise of Fiends game packs for the Spectre Story. Each pack contains 1 of 10 stories, but only one of them tells the tale of the Spectre. Find the Spectre Story and send it in along with the following items, and you would receive a free glow-in-the-dark Spectre ship. I'm sure that's not good anymore. Since this is 10 years ago, I don't think they have any of those left. But I would like to have had glow-in-the-dark ships. That would have been awesome. Why didn't they put those in the packs randomly? Alright, like always, you get a dice in here, or a die. I don't want to get any more hate mail. Now, these are orange. The original ones were black, which were really cool. Orange, I'm okay with it. And it's just a tiny itty-bitty D6. And you need that to play, because it's a game in every pack. So I had a whole pile of these things. I still do. I like them. I think they're fun little die, and they're easy to carry around. So if you play a game that requires lots of D6s, it's good to have those about. So inside of that package we've got a checklist, which is actually pretty nice quality. It's got that cheap gloss on it, but otherwise it's real nice. And there are 300 different ships in the Rise of the Fiends checklist. And it's got a list for the rarities up here. And they are: red is common, silver is uncommon, gold is rare, black is super rare, green is special, and gold is limited edition. So with 300 ships, you know there's quite a selection and a very good likelihood you're not going to get duplicates. So that's pretty cool. And then we've got a little informative sheet here that folds out. And this is the complete game rules. So it's just 2-sided. So there's not a lot to the game. It's pretty straightforward. And it's tiny print, so don't lose that. And then there's a sheet on how to construct your ships, which is actually longer than the rule book. So you start here, and it tells you what the card's for. You need to keep the plastic around the ships, because they pop out to assemble. You keep that because that measures your length and things like that. So it's got all your stats on it too. So then it tells you how to assemble the different types of ships, and then you flip it over and it tells you a brief overview on how to play. I like looking at this first because the main rules are so tiny print, and I'm old now. So, and this is a nice simplistic overview. So if you don't want to get bogged down with actually reading an entire page of rules, just read this. So let's get that out of the way. And let's look at what we've got for ships here. Alright, we've got a fog bank. On one side is the fog bank, and on the other side is an island. So if you're not using it for terrain, for an island, you can use it as a fog bank, which changes the rules. And you can see that there's D6 numbers on it. One starts here and it goes all the way around to 6. Probably put it so you can read it. And that's probably for navigation purposes. You have to roll to where you end up when you come out. Then we've got a crew card with some gold coins. And on the other side it has the numbers for the coins. And it tells you what the crew is. This one is an explorer, worth a point. So that's pretty cool. Now our vehicle here, we first one we've got is card 2 of 2. So we have the Fly. It's an American ship. And the black side's the part that's going to go in. So you'd pop these pieces out to assemble the ship. There's your flag. It says 1 of 2. And on the other side, this one, it says 2 of 2. And they're both have the collector number in here. So this one is 42. And you can check your checklist here. And number 42 on here is in fact Fly. It's an American ship. Point cost of 9, and it's a common. So up here again, point cost of 9, so this is that ship. And it's got all your stats on it, and you would use this to measure, of course. And on the back it says, the crew of the Fly know that if they tack just right, they can't be pinned. They use that knowledge to tie up and confound larger ships. So yeah, pretty cool. These are real nice quality. You gotta be a little careful when you're popping them out. I've broken a few, but they don't typically do that. I do like the quality on these. It is pretty good. And next we have a 12-point vehicle, number 29. This is the Royal Louis. I believe it's French. 29, yep, France. It's got the French flag on it. They mostly use the white part. And this is a 3-card one, so card 1, card 2, and card 3. So it's a much bigger ship. It's got the fleur-de-lis on it. Yep, pretty cool. This is a fairly large ship, and it's an uncommon because it's silver. So that would be a pretty tough fight for this guy. This is a much bigger ship, costs more, but you can still play with it. It's got the listing for the attacks and all that, but you can still play it as a game. So that's pack number 1. Let's check out the second pack. We used to like to buy 3 or 4 packs and then break out the ships and divide them up and try and keep the points the same. We didn't really go for so much the teams a lot when we do booster drafts, because it kind of made it more fun if you were doing a booster draft, just play whatever. But you could have a whole thing of just American ships, just British ships, that sort of thing. So there's the Whirlpool, and on the other side is an island. Then we've got our invitation to not mail in something because that contest is over. Then we've got our die in here again, which if you lose these and step on them, it's gonna hurt. Not like a D4, it's not going through your foot, but it's not gonna tickle either. We've got our rules again, our checklist, our complete game rules, and our quick start thing. So let's get those out of the way. Then we've got our crew counter, and this is a British crew, and this one is a captain. So these cards are numbered. This one is number 70. Let's see what that says. Number 70, Captain Treasure England, point card of 3. What was our other one? Our other one was a red. So, and that was, I think that's Spanish. Number 84. Yeah, Spain. So this one was common, that one's an actual rare, which is pretty cool. So we did pull a rare out of these 2 packs. Let's see what ships we have. So there's our movement measurement on this guy. This is number 40, the Black Arrow. This is a pirate ship. It's got the Jolly Roger up here, so we know. And It's got the Dark Sails. This is a 2-card one. This is vehicle number 40. Pretty cool. The pirate ships are pretty tough. Generally, so... Alright, the other one is the Pestilence. This is number 9. This is another rare. We got 2 rares in one package. This is a cursed ship. Ooh. It's got the a variation of the Jolly Roger, but kind of in purple. So out of this pack we pulled a rare crew card and a rare ship. And this one uses 3. So you get, that's card number 3. This is card number 2. It's just mostly sails. And the first card, of course, has the main body and the flag and all that. So pretty cool. That's real cool, actually. I'm real happy about that. That's a 17-point one, too. That's pretty expensive. But that was a pretty good pull. 2 rare ones in a pack is pretty unusual. But I'm real happy about that. And that is all there is to these packs. It is a complete game. I recommend getting a couple packs. You can mix and match the various sets too. They should be pretty well balanced. They're usually really good about that. These are from Rise of the Fiends, Pirates of the Cursed Sea. Rise of the Fiends is the expansion name. I really like this game. I thought it was a nice, fun little throwdown for a quick thing with a couple of boats before you play. We used to play before playing D&D. We'd show up a little early, and 2 or 3 of us would sit down and play this, or Star Wars Minis, and play before D&D. We did a lot of these little games like this before we'd play, because it would give us something to do, and it was nice to squeeze in another short game. And I think we only played for about half an hour. We'd set time limits, that sort of thing, so we would be sure to end before we get on with something else. But these were put out by WizKids, and I like it. I thought it was a fun game. You can still find these, usually for around $4 or $5. They're not that expensive, depending on which set you get, and sometimes you can find them cheaper. These are from 2008, so they're getting to be kind of old and harder to find, but if you can find a couple of packs cheap, I'd recommend trying it out at least and see what you think. But that'll do it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel, and we hope to see you on the next episode of What's Inside.